Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olson, the Tolkien Professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet, who has been contemplating the still smoking remains of the Witch King here. It's really interesting that the... I don't hate the choice at all. Of course, there is a description of, like, the spirit of the Witch King departing, right? And I think that that's what the wispy smoke coming up is designed to recall, right? It's a little bit awkward in some ways that it's sort of made permanent, right? I mean, it's like he's become this ever flowing fountain of like wicked spirit flowing out of it. Anyway, so that's a little bit like odd, but I get it. Like we want to sort of show that it happened. It's also really interesting that they anchor it to his crown, right? And that works symbolically, right? I mean, this is the Iron Crown, right? This is I mean, it's kind of a big deal, right? I mean, this is the very crown, which like the Rudauran symbol is based on, right? I mean, like the Iron Crown, think of how central that was iconographically in the entire volume 1, right? Everything up in Eriador right, is influenced by this. See, you can see it. You can see how like the central spike and then the side spikes, right? And how the tree, like the forest symbol of Rudaur was inspired by that, right? Was imitating that, and it's got runes around it. Oh man, it's cool. So anyway, it makes symbolic sense, right? That his sort of being would be anchored to that crown, because it was not only sort of like symbolically significant, but it was his identity as well. Anyway, but I thought that was pretty cool. All right. So we finished the Silent Street last time, and JJ was asking, he was quoting about how Baragon, by your sword blood was spilled in the Hallows where that is forbidden, and was asking if Gryfflet was going to get in trouble for that for last week. Yes. Yeah, though I don't doubt that Aragorn would show the same elegant balance of justice and mercy that he showed to Baragon. I will also add, though, that Gryfflet wouldn't be in quite as much trouble because what Baragon did was, from one perspective, really, really bad, right? I mean, he not only abandoned his post while he was on duty, which is like a capital offense, certainly among the Guard of Minas Tirith, but then went and shed the blood of other, like, Gondorian guards. So, I mean, he what he did wasn't just desertion, technically. I mean, he deserted his post in order to go and kill other sentries, right? I mean, it's, as crimes are, considered, I mean, that's always as bad as you can get, right? The only way it would have been worse is if he'd actually killed Denethor, though he was opposing him, right? So, again, from if you want to be like maximally negative, what Baragon did was really, really horrible. It was desertion, it was treason, and it was murder, right? I mean, like, that's a pretty big trifecta that Baragon was guilty of. So when I remember when I was young, feeling like Aragorn was kind of rough on Baragon, right? I was like, dude, Aragorn, like, he was a hero. Like, what he did was great. But, like, seriously, it was pretty bad. Like, he can't just ignore it, nor can he just sanction it and be like, murder and treason and desertion are fine under some circumstances. Like, that's not a thing you want to do, like, in your first week as king, right? So the fact that he in fact punishes him, he is merciful by not executing him, right? He's merciful, like banishment is a merciful punishment for his crimes, like definitely a merciful punishment. And then, of course, to have the extra, grace on top of that, that he is going to be named the captain of Faramir's guard and everything. I mean, it's just a gorgeous solution. I mean, it's like this really wonderful sort of Solomonic solution to the problem. But there's a legit problem, right? My point is that Gryfflet isn't quite so guilty as that, right? Gryfflet has committed no treason. He's not even committed murder because we were attacked, right? Presumably those sentries didn't attack Bregdal, right? They didn't come after him. Like, he wasn't standing there and they came after him. Like, we were standing there. I was standing there. Gryfflet was standing there, and the Withered Tree folks came after him. There are lots of ways in which Gryfflet's crime, I think, is technically much. So he did not desert his post. He didn't commit treason, and I didn't even commit murder, manslaughter at worst, right? But still, yeah, be in a little bit of trouble for shedding blood in the Hallows, no doubt. Okay. However, after that really long multi-attempt instance, we're back here by the corpse of the Witch King. Of course, Éowyn and Théoden have been borne off in honor to the Houses of the Healing. So I still haven't found the Riders 3 over here yet, and I need to do my scouting and defeat some foes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do my scouting and see if I can't meet, can't accomplish some of those other things while I do that. So, fortunately, scouting on a busy battlefield. Oh wait, I'm supposed to kill things. I forgot. I got a request for killing things, so I can't just do stealthy scouting purely. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Sorry, just admiring the Mûmakil. Am I coming to the spot of Earth that I'm supposed to stand on in order to... Bodies litter the field. Orcs, Haradrim, Rohirrim, and Gondorians. Okay. So that was one scouting spot. Now I'm supposed to head more or less up this way. I haven't hunted a warg in a while. Oh man, he's a little more powerful too. It's okay. Alright. I guess it's this guy's standing right here. Oops. Got a little bit too close before I got into stealth. Oh, and another warg. Look, he regened while I was standing here. Oh, hang on, let me face you, dude. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's three foes. What is this? Oh, it's a serpent banner. It's Black Serpent. I remember those. Okay. Much quieter down here. Interesting that I'm full of hope. Hey, Fastred, what's going down? Good to see you and still alive. Okay. You're just daring them to come after you? I don't blame him, man. You're pretty intimidating. Alright. I'm done playing with wargs if I don't have to. Okay. Where's my next quest? Right, it's right up here. Supposed to scout to over here. Oh, look at that. It's the Riders 3. The Riders look much the worse for wear. Who's this? Dude with the flag. Don't know. Hey there, Ulf and Bernoth and Hutha. What's up, Ulf?
Thank you for your help.
That won't do.
Many we have felled already, but many still remain. The Thanes and Reeves of Rohan battle nearby, slaying all that rushed to the aid of that vile wraith. The loss of our king weighs heavily on us all, but still we are spurred on.
Yeah, I know. I have a hope prophet here myself.
I know not if this day shall bring us victory, but I am certain our traitor shall soon move to reunite with an agent of the enemy. When he does, Gryfflet, I shall be swift, for even if my ending should come this day, I shall not allow that worm to escape my axes. Leofdog shall be avenged, I swear it.
It's going to be a Crúmgam connection.
You aid the Horse Lords.
My heart is heavy with the loss of Théoden King. I wish I could have done more to aid him, but I see how his men were cast aside like grass on the plains. The vile power of those wraiths is unlike anything I have ever seen, and yet they too can be felled. I shall not despair, not while the men of Rohan and Gondor still fight as one. Here, take Leofdog's spear. Really? Reckoned? He named it Reckoned, and it seems fitting that it be laid at the site where our king met his end.
Okay, well, I won't use it. Sure, I will go lay it by the where Théoden died. Okay. That's a really interesting piece of symbolism there, Hutha. In that, so like where his spear is laid down is like a recollection of his death, right? And so it's sort of connecting, paralleling in a sense, right, his death with the death of Théoden, which is interesting on account of Leofdog was murdered by a traitor, right? Now, Théoden wasn't murdered by a traitor, but it's almost like a sort of a reversal, right? I mean, if he was betrayed, his word was betrayed by Merry and Éowyn, who saved him, in fact. So there's a bit of an irony there. But okay, we want to connect him to Théoden. We can do that. Let me just go to my other scouting point here. Somewhere over here. Okay. The battle rages as deadlier forces from Mordor take the field. Okay, what am I looking at here? Ah, okay, the Ramos, north of Osgiliath. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I've got 2 defeat foes going down now. Nice. I love double questing. Alright, so I just have to defeat a bunch of people twice. I mean, I don't have to defeat each of one of them twice, mercifully. Okay. Alright, so when I get through with those, I just have to Leofdog's spear, and then I'm more or less caught up. I think I'm gonna... Well, we'll see. Whoa, I completed the Beast Slayer deed. Far out. Oh, seriously? I remained in this spot. Here, let's not stay here. Because fighting wargs is inefficient. One-shotting orcs from behind, that's efficient. Yeah. So let's do that. Alright. Also, they were kind of chewing on me there a little bit. Oh, seriously? Come on, man. I was healing. Ah, stealth already. Okay. Look at that. I got my first 10. Now I just need to... Whoa. Look out. Didn't realize I was getting guys hucked at me in this position. Okay. So let's go back. We'll sneak our way back towards the king, where we can lay down Leofdog's spear. Guess I can't go that way. Again, navigation, a little trickier than one might think. And then where I can turn this into Bregdal, and I just need to take out a couple orcs along the way, such as, like, it might be that one. Very good. Okay. Here we go. There's Gleoina. There's usually an orc in sight around here. Hey, I just need one more guy there. Bregdal, be right back. Hey, Elfhelm. There he is. It's just who I was looking for. All right. What does that do for me now? Talk to Elfhelm. Okay, that might be it over here. So let me turn this into Bregdal. Oops. Didn't even notice you there, bud. Anyway, Bregdal, as I was saying.
Yes?
Good work. It is time to throw ourselves into the fray once again. Perhaps we will meet upon the hillock.
Ah, is that where we're headed next, I assume? Oh, darn it. Come on. Here, look. Let's go over here where you won't regen. How about that? Because there's a pile of dirt that has my name on it. So, I think I remember the textual reference, which explains why we have hope right now. And that is the experience of... Remember how the description of the scream of the Witch King? And the lifting of people's hearts that came after. Like, it was a terrible sound, but after it passed, there came a lifting of their hearts. I'm pretty sure that that's why we have this hope boost right now. What are we at? It's hope 6. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it has indirectly to do with the smoking remains of the Witch King over there. All right. Hang on a second. I want to... Let's see. Field of Death. Where are we? Western... No, not Western Gondor. Old Anorian, technically? Let me just click on it. Oh, Battle of Pelennor. Okay. I just wanted to see Reckoned Spear of Leofdog before I bury it. Okay. Reckoned. I seem to remember Leofdog telling us about Reckoned before. You have planted the spear and honored Leofdog's memory. Excellent. Excellent. Speak with Bregdal when next you meet. Okay. Elfhelm. Uh-oh. There we go. Lagging for a second there. Oh, Elfhelm, you found some occupation. You were just standing around before. You'll make them pay? I understand. Okay.
My son has fallen.
My son has fallen. A Firamolog High smashed through the ranks, and he crushed Ulfmar where he stood in defiance. With every swing of its blood-drenched weapon, the terrible creature cried its name aloud. Thrugroth, he bellowed over and over. I can still hear its name echoing in my head without end. Thrugroth, slayer of my beloved son. No, Elfmar. Oh, man. He wasn't even in the song. That's not right. Elfmar, I will avenge you. I will make them pay for the hurt they have caused and send them fleeing into the darkness of death with our curses echoing in their ears. In the name of Théoden King and Elfmar my son, I will not rest until every last orc is slain, and until Thrugroth chokes upon his own name and cries it no more. Oh, man. A great cry goes up from the direction of King's End. Oh, we might not be done after all. Horn. Hey, Horn.
I have lost many friends today.
Oh, Gryfflet, I am glad to see you. I have lost many friends today, and the sun is not yet high in the sky. There will be more dead. You hear the sorrow in Horn's voice, and something else. Tired resignation, dangerous acceptance. You ask him what the sudden commotion was a moment ago. It was a frightening thing. Men were bringing the bodies of Théoden and Éomer into the city where they will lie in peace. We watched from afar during a brief respite, and saw that the group carrying the bodies of our dead were nearly to the city gates, but before they could enter, a Nazgul flew down from above and sought to seize the body of Théoden. Well, that's a little extracurricular. We cried in dismay to see it, for we were much too far away to prevent it. That was the sound you must have heard. Even as we despaired, there was a great flash, and the Nazgul was thwarted. Gandalf turned it aside, and the bodies of our dead were brought safely within the city. But it was a close thing. How much grief can those wraiths inflict that might top what they have done already? I would have said no more, but it seems there is no end to their ravening hate. How can we hope to survive this day? I do not know if I have the will to continue fighting, Gryfflet. Théoden King, Lady Éowyn, so many others. Hey, don't forget your wife, man. You know, your pregnant wife. Horn's father, Ingbert, called you to him. Oh yeah? What do you have to say for yourself, Ingbert? Has your heart softened at all, or are you still a jerk?
Listen not to Horn's despairing words.
I do not think highly of wizards, but Gandalf did right by Théoden King to protect his body from that wraith's foul intentions. Our dead have been brought within the city, and we will mourn them when the fighting is done. Listen not to Horn's despairing words, for they are only on the surface. He has the same solid core as I have. Well, are you saying he's a jerk too? Though I might not have said so a week ago. He will be fine. He has already slain more orcs than I have fingers on one hand. And, well, that's not that many. Unless your hands are very strange indeed. And more will join them in the ground. By the end of the battle, I doubt it not. Okay, so answer is no, you're really not considering your life choices. The enemy forces were being led by the wraith that killed Théoden and Lady Éowyn. If the armies of Mordor were going to flee in the wake of its death, they would have done so already. I think they must have another commander, Gryfflet, and he has seized control of the enemy forces. Yeah, I know. Gothmog. Several Gondorian soldiers are resting from combat to the north of here. Go to them and see if they have learned anything of the enemy's organization. Forlong and Hirluin! Absolutely. Maybe they have a few quests for me, perhaps. Time to get my leggings of wrath. Oh man, I've always wanted leggings of wrath. Okay. Okay. Hirluin and Forlong. Oops. Didn't see you there, Mr. Warg. Okay, let's see. Oh, is that Imrahil? Looks like him. No, it's just a random swan knight. That's why it looks like him. Okay, oh, north. Not, in fact, west of King's End. Gotcha. If only I knew where I could go. Oh, I see. We're in here somewhere? Oh, there they are. Right next to Bregdal. Hang on. This guy's gonna obnox me
while I'm talking to you, so I'm just gonna take care of him. Surveying the siege equipment, are we? A quick moment of respite to catch our breath. Then we will go once more into the fray. I have not seen any sign of a new commander among the enemy forces, but I doubt not there must be one. The armies of Mordor still press the attack. If they were leaderless, they would surely run. What do you say, Forlong?
The fighting has been fierce, Gryfflet, and my blood is raised. Hirluin here has even broken a sweat, and I dare say some of his pretty hairs might shortly be mussed. I will need my own bottle of Baron's blood, the wine of our youth, to quench this thirst when the fighting's done.
You know, when the fighting's... So, can I fetch one for you then, Forlong? I'll pour one out for you. Okay. That's it, huh? Turn to Ingbert. Yeah, no news. The news is Forlong's thirsty.
We must sweep the enemy from the field.
They did not know what evil force now leads the armies of Mordor. It does not matter, for we will sweep them from the field, whether commanded or leaderless. We must return to combat. Speak to me when you are ready to wade once more into the battle.
I am wade ready at this point. To complete... Ooh, instance. The foe resurgent. This isn't like the third big instance, is it? No. That's the keys of the Harwand. Yeah. Okay. It's a separate instance. No, wait, isn't... Because it says I should talk to Bernoth... Oh. Oh, sorry. I thought it said Bregdal when next you meet. Bernoth at King's End. Sorry, I didn't realize we were still anchoring this at King's End. Right, hang on. I'll go get him. Right, yeah, I figured it was to the next phase of the battle. So, yeah, thank you, Drowsnake, for pointing that out. I thought it said talk to Bernoth when next you meet, so I thought that meant in the next segment. But I guess I had only talked to Ulf and Hutha, so it makes sense.
To see Leofdag's spear planted near the site of our king's fall brings me joy. May they ride together into legend. Yet for the rest of us it is a sorry day, Gryfflet, and the battle is not yet done. Let us press the attack now, and mourn for those who have fallen when our foes are driven from the fields. Reeve Fastred also seeks this Crúmgam. He would have us come together to seek out this sorcerer and Leofdag's murderer. I was thinking that would probably be a sensible combination. He spoke of the sorcerer's arrival in the Sootcroft not long ago, and of his vile designs to unmake the Eastamnet before the war came to the Hornburg. Fastred harbors a wild ire, but we must proceed carefully if he speaks true of Crúmgam's power. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. For my part, I shall not balk at a chance to avenge my fallen friend, but the enemy's power must not be underestimated. Fastred wishes to speak with you before we depart. Tarry not, for this opportunity shall not long last. Okay, yep, saw him right over here. I'll take care of that. There he is. Gryfflet, what a time for our paths to cross once again. I can think of no better burglar to join me and the riders in this task.
How many burglars you want?
Remember you that foul man Crúmgam? He sought to break apart my family and defile the lands of the Sootcrofts, but we drove him from the very heart of Snowbourne. But nay, he did not die. Such are evil things, that they slink away until the day favors them. Oh, but he is mistaken, my friend, for I shall lay my vengeance upon him.
I like that phrase. To lay your vengeance on someone. That's kind of fun.
He has found himself emboldened amidst this onslaught of the enemy, and came forth when the wraith felled Théoden king. He has since traveled south, but I have kept his trail. One of our kinsmen also slipped away with his forces and remained unharmed. If that is not the man you and your fellows seek, I know not who else it might be.
Oh, man.
Come with us, my friend. Let us end these treacherous men.
Wait a second. The traitor! Oh my goodness, is that the same dude? The one whom we were tracking? And we never found him? Are we actually going to complete that questline? Yeah, the one in Broad Acres. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's so much fun. I didn't even think of that. Why didn't I think of that? But when, you know, the Riders 3 were talking about that, I didn't even think of it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Let's do it, Fastred. Let's do it. How are we for time? We're great for time. Okay.
Come, Gryfflet, there is vengeance to be had.
Okay. Yeah, where did the trail end? It was... So... It was when we left Edoras. We had just been investigating, like, Wormtongue's stuff. And we found the evidence of the traitor in Edoras, as I recall. And we followed him up into Broadacres. I remember Stoke being kind of the center of that. Did we follow him on towards the Stone Deans to Woodhurst? If so, we lost him there. Yeah, it just kind of petered out. All right, Bernoth, glad you're here. Let's do this.
Crúmgam is nowhere to be found, my friend, but fear not. It is difficult to move unnoticed through such a battle, and he cannot have gone far. Fastred spoke of the sorcerer's mastery of flame. We must proceed carefully, or he shall too soon sense our approach and send whichever magics he commands against us. Let us go now before these fiends slip away. No problem. Hang on. I'm going to have a snack because, you know, that's what I always remember to do in instances, Bernoth. I'm always very diligent about this. But, of course, Gryfflet is now 2 levels ahead of the landscape, so... we must be close. I have decided Fastred should lead our company through the field. Well, he is the ranking dude. But anyway, and also, good luck keeping him behind you. Let us make haste. Agreed. Here, I'm going to stealth myself, and you'll see. That'll be best. South runs! Okay. Hang on. Oh, man, I unstealthed. A fate deserved. You guys got him? Oh, it's taking you forever. Okay. That cannot be all of them. Face me, cowards. Okay. Okay, Fastred. Wait, who's that? Oh. Oh, going after the archers very sensibly. I thought it was I thought Bernoth was being a typical NPC, but actually, it was good tactics. Shockingly. All right, off we go. Uh-oh. Hold. Seeking flames. There's something strange about these flames. Yeah, I think so too. I have a bad feeling about Fastred here. In this combat in general, I mean. But we must move now before he can hinder us further. Okay. My arrows strike these flames as if they were flesh. Yeah, I noticed that too. A little unexpected, right? More seeking flames. How do you sneak up on a flame from behind? Well, you don't if they force you out of stealth. Okay. Fastred, you must wait for us. Rush not into the enemy's grip. What devilry is this? How can a man wield such power?
Okay. We're doing great. Crúmgam! And Brodwulf. Oh, Brodwulf. Ah, Fastred.
Your time is at an end.
Yeah.
The ills you dealt against me and my people shall be repaid, worm of Mordor.
Yeah, worm of Mordor.
It is not thou who hast sought me, young firebrand.
It was actually.
My son, I wonder, will he be as reckless as his father?
Your threats do not move me. I shall have my vengeance.
Come then, Fastred. Strike!
Okay, we can't fight Brodwulf yet, I guess.
Wield thou a blade against sorcery?
Yes.
A blade
Usually.
is enough to slay you.
Okay, I can't fight him yet, so I gotta get the orcs. Watching we get out of the AoE. Okay. Fighting the orcs. Oh, I'm back to Crúmgam. Healing myself.
Thou hast failed, Fastred of Rohan.
Okay. In what
What
sense?
is this pain that seizes my heart?
Oh no!
Thy fate was written,
It was.
and so it is
He's
done.
right, Fastred. Your fate really, it was written.
Elflad, Fulgred, forgive me.
Kill them.
Uh-oh. And Crúmgam is going to vanish? Traitor, you shame the men of the king. Yeah, Brodwulf, what's your story? I don't know him, do I? Have we met him before? Like, you know, not as the traitor we were seeking? I need not explain myself. Oh, okay. Come on, can I target? Oh, jeez. Okay. The traitor is slain, but Crúmgam has escaped with his vile sorcery. In his wake he has left the Reeve slain and Ulf wounded. We must retreat to safer ground and heal what we may. The body of the Reeve must be borne to the gates of the city. I shall not leave him here among the dead. Poor Fastred. I'm kind of sad that he didn't get to kill Crúmgam before he died. No victory comes easy this day, my friend. No, it does not. Okay, honor and treachery, battle in the Pelennor fields until the day is won. That's my quest. Okay. Finish it. Gotcha. Speak with Bregdal. Good. I think we're ready.
To battle! Let none stand in our way!
Next segment.
The Witch King of Angmar is slain, but the forces of the enemy remain unbroken. Instead of fleeing at the sight of their master's fate, their resolve is strengthened, as countless new foes pour forth from Osgiliath. What other commander can lead such an army against Gondor?
Pretty sure I know. Okay, Reeve
I know not who would command such a force in the absence of the Witch King. These fields churn with battle and blood, but we must learn more of this new commander. Who could lead so many with nary an ebb in the flow of battle? He shall surely come forth from Osgiliath as so many of his reinforcements have, but we cannot afford to hold here and allow his forces to overwhelm us. Let us move to a more fortified position and hope that we might learn of his identity. Dude, I totally know his identity. Whoever now commands the forces of the enemy is bold indeed. To pin us between the forces on the field and those out of Osgiliath is wise, but I shall not allow it. Gryfflet, we must move now. Okay. Éomer rode south towards the hillock. We shall meet him there and make our stand together. Look at these NPCs all going for the archers. Kind of does seem like NPCs have gotten smarter. I mean, that's no great mastery, of course. All right. I'm with you, Horn's grumpy dad. Have you reconciled with your awesome new daughter-in-law yet? And if not, why not? I sure do. Oh no, this isn't the Derufin and Duilin. Oh no. Is this instance? Oh man. It's good to see you, my friend, but stay quiet or else those Mûmakil might hear us. Oh no. Oh no. I died so many times the only other time I tried this instance. Okay. We are brothers of the Blackroot Vale, and we aim to avenge our fallen. It's time for the Mûmakil, huh? Those Mûmakil shall be felled and their riders thrown down, I swear it. Gryfflet, I trust in your choice of allies, but how are we to pass that? Oh dear. A massive beast with well nigh a score of men atop it? How can we fell such a foe? Derufin and Duilin have a way. Only arrows to the eye can fell those beasts, for their hides are like stone. We have done it before, and we shall do it again. We set up a model. We've been practicing. Indeed, while you were away, we slew 4 of them that dared to approach the walls of the city. After I put out this beast's eyes, we can move to the orc encampment ahead. The Mûmakil are far too large to follow us there. We shall blind them, and then press our attack from the cover of these orcish tents. Okay. Ready, brother? I shall move in first. Of course. Stand back, friends, and let us handle these beasts. Okay. Stand back as Duilin and Derufin clear a path. Look at me, beast of Harad. Derufin, now! Brother, what has happened? Ah, one of their arrows! No! Duilin! Oh, man! No! Go, my friends, I shall draw them away. Follow me, you hideous beast. Follow me and die. The Mûmak rears and stomps. You hear Derufin scream in the distance, and then only silence. Make haste lest we share their fate. All right, I'm with you. Derufin and Duilin. There's time not to mourn until the battle's ending. Alright, so far so good here. For Rohan and Gondor. There's a warg, looks like. Okay. And an archer. Hey, I was able to strike him from stealth. That's fun. I haven't been able to do that in a while. How's Ingbert doing? I don't even get a health bar for him. So apparently he's fine. Doing a great job tanking there, Ingbert. One of those horsemen. Your steeds have fed me and my wargs well. Okay, warg number 1. Warg number 2. And now Mordor Captain. He's not as tough as I thought. Okay, we're pressing on. We're pressing on this way? Okay. See you the hillock? We must reach it. I don't remember where I kept dying in this instance, but I know I watched Derufin and Duilin die like 3 times. Hold, my friend, we cannot go further. Look, one of the enemy's vile beasts feasts upon the dead. Let's get it. The mere sight of that black rider fills me with dread. We must travel another way. Okay. We're backtracking. Okay, this is a circuitous route, Reeve. But I'm with you. Shall we help that swan knight over there? Men in shining blue armor and one who looks to be their captain. Hooray! Is it Imrahil or is it Beriadir? A prince, you say? Oh, yeah, Imrahil, then. They are under attack. Let us aid them. Agreed. I'll save you, Beriadir. Hold fast. We are not yet beaten. No, you aren't. Your timing is fortunate. And who is this warrior? Ingbert the Grumpy, persecutor of his children. The Southrons do not relent. Steady now. Okay. Unrelenting Southrons. A Death Seer. Oh, Death Seer. I thought it was Death Seeker. Whoa! Who brought the flashing light? Someone just hit me in the head? Wow. Oh, I think Gryfflet just got concussed. Who's throwing axes at me? Is that you? Stop with the axe throwing, please. I don't think it was just these Haradrim that were doing me in. Good job, Beriadir. The Haradrim have momentarily stopped their attacks, allowing you a chance to reach the hillock. Okay. Glad we could be of aid to you, Prince Imrahil. I am Reeve Ingbert of Rohan, and it seems you know well of my companion. I know everybody, Ingbert. We make for the hillock. Will you join us?
I didn't get to introduce you to Bereadir, or to his friend Bereadir over there.
Our forces are scattered at best and slain at worst.
If victory is to be won, we must follow you to the hillock.
Let us go. I will avenge the death of Bereadir. Let us make haste then, before the enemy's forces overtake our position.
Okay. Southrun is a generic term for the men from the south. Easterling is a generic term for the men from the east. Oh, Oralong.
You find your path blocked by a terrible wraith. Stand aside. Have you not heard? The king returns from Minas Ithil at long last.
Oh, I guess, sorry, you're getting audio here.
The Witch King of Angmar is slain. Victory has been won.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, the last king is dead. Kind of true-ish, Oralong? A wraith bearing a crown is no king, yes. By Gondorian law, a wraith wearing a crown does not count.
The stewards are not but pretenders, cowards who denied the might of our king. Earnor, Mordirith, Golfmog, whichever you name him, his claim is unbroken. The throne is his once more, and ever it shall be. Surrender or die.
Nah. Oh, don't you think to bring that, your little Morgul sword against the might of Gryfflet and Bereadir and Imrahil, and maybe Ingbert will help too, I guess.
You have merely battled against a small measure of his strength.
Well, you're going to die before you finish your speech.
Only when the hour is too late shall you understand the horrors that await you.
Flee to the evil that spawned you, wraith, and tell him that Gondor shall not fall. The path is clear. We must move now before our chance is lost. Still, I fear that what that wraith threatened cannot be so easily dismissed.
That's really interesting. Did you catch that bit? Like, the really interesting bit there was at the very beginning of his speech, when he said the Witch King is slain at last. That, because on the one hand, so the idea of Mordirith / Gothmog here, is that Earnor was captured and enslaved. Of course, he was never found, right? He went to Minas Ithil and did not return. And so the idea is that he was wraithified and enslaved, right, by the Witch King. Totally cool. I'm fine with that. But the cool thing, the especially cool thing, I should say, is the fact that he was rejoicing at the death of the Witch King. Like, this wraith was presumably one of his, dudes or whatever. I guess he has dudes. Whatever. He recruited some dudes posthumously. Posthumously recruited posthumous dudes. Perhaps. Who knows? But anyway, the point is, although he has been wraithified and presumably enslaved by the Witch King, he still retains his old enmity for the Witch King, right? And is now, he and his minions are not only rejoicing at the death of the Witch King, but seizing this opportunity. In fact, anticipating, it seems, almost, that this opportunity would come. And I think that's a really fun twist. Okay, Imrahil, what do you think?
This wraith speaks ill of the dead. I shall not believe what he claims. Eornur is lost to the king, to the enemy's trickery, and to his own brashness. Such troubles are not for this day, when such a battle surrounds us even now. I saw a bold rider of Rohan and his company rush by to the south as we fought on. Éomer they called him, chanting and slaying as they rode. A great fury had taken him, for he and his kinsmen screamed of death and destruction to be done upon our foes. Ish, yeah. Sort of, that's sort of what they were talking about. If we are to survive the enemy's renewed strength and the might of Gothmog, we must rally at Éomer's side atop the hillock. Agreed. So one last look at the map here. So the reason that they have the narrative function here, right, is that so we have the men on the field have been pushed back as more have come. That's hence our arrows, right? This is the increased force that's been coming in from Osgiliath over here, right? And so they've pushed the enemy back up against the walls. This is the salient that was made by the charge of Théoden, right? Théoden charged through and slew the Black Serpent. So that's why you have this sticky out bit, right, into dividing the enemy's forces. That's what Théoden accomplished. This down here was Éomer crazily charging on ahead, right? And apparently the Helmsfolk are with him. So Grimbold will be with him. That's interesting. Grimbold's activity is mentioned in the text, and it's not just staying with Éomer. Maybe he'll do his thing later on. As I recall, isn't Grimbold at work among the siege equipment, setting things on fire? Or is that Elfhelm? One of them. There are two of the captains whose activities apart from Éomer are mentioned on the field. Anyway, so it's interesting. It is interesting to me that it's the Helm people, but that's why we have Éomer here, surrounded by foes, near the hillock down there. All right, let's do it. Next segment. I have no idea why I died so horribly, but I remember seeing Derufin and Duilin die 3 times. It was awful. Field of Onslaught. Okay, no, that's the guy to the Field of Onslaught. Ah, here we are. Okay, so yes, now things have gone even worse. The men of Gondor, right, the folk of Eorl have been cut off from the folk of Gondor, have been driven back almost to the gate. The people of Helm, so Grimbold is over here, completely surrounded. And here's Éomer with Imrahil and who else? No, just Éomer and Imrahil and what, Ingbert, apparently. Backed up and seeing the Corsairs. From here we will see the ships. Oh yes. Okay. Looking around. Okay, right. There's the city up there. Okay, Amir, hang on. I'm going to talk to Bregdal. Because Bregdal, the random errand rider of Gondor, is my boon companion throughout the battle.
Dark skies and worrying
Gryfflet, we hold the hillock for now. We should be able to keep the enemy at bay from this vantage point for some time. Hope is not lost to us.
We all must do what we can, mustn't we?
Look to the south. Forces gather at the Harlon, both from land and water. Great ships have traveled upstream on the Anduin. I do not believe they are friendly. Should we make a charge towards the Harland? Gryfflet, why do you remain so calm? Those ships, if filled with enemy, would surely turn the tides of battle. We will lose. As I know something you do not know, Bregdal. You tell Bregdal that you will take no more than 2 warriors with you and look into the matter. Secretly, you know that any hope of winning this battle lies upon those ships. Okay, Keys of Harland. Should I do it first? Do I have time? I should probably do it now. Let's do it now. Or should... Because the Keys of Harland, that's going to be... like, I'm actually going to see Aragorn appear there, right? In that instance, I assume. Which means
Yeah, I'm good. I'll do it way over level. But, should I do all the other quests first and save it? Right, that's what I was thinking, Drowsnake. I want to do the chronology right. Let me do all the side quests first. So I'll probably do the instance next week. Let me do all the other side quests first. Because, as I recall, am I right in remembering that the instance of the Keys of the Harlond is the arrival of Aragorn? So I need to finish the Hillock quests and do that last. Right? Yeah. Sorry, Druidsfire, by next week, of course, I mean next time I stream, obviously. Okay, great. So that's what I will do then.
I believe the rain falls on our last stand.
As I rallied my men about me at the crest of this hillock, an arrow flew upon the height and felled Dunhera. Check his wounds and tell me if he will live, though I fear the worst for him.
Oh, he died.
That arrow was meant for me.
That arrow was meant for me, Gryfflet. Farewell, Dunhera. I treasure your friendship in death, even as I did in life. Give my best to my uncle and my sister when you join them beyond, and tell them I will soon see them. Death calls for us, Gryfflet. There were Gondorian soldiers fighting alongside us to the north. Find them and render your aid.
Okay. Looking for Imrahil and Barriadir? Oh, no, it's Forlong! Forlong kneels by the body of Hirluin. No!
There was nothing I could do, Gryfflet. One moment Hirluin was valiantly standing against this great beast of a troll, and the next moment he was dead. My mouth is dry and ashy, but an endless parade of wine bottles will not refresh me. This and I should know about endless parade of wine bottles. This battle began as a joyous reminder of my youth, but it is that no longer. Nay, it is the bitter taste of old Columbell that fills my heart now. Hirluin no longer fair. My friend, I will not say farewell. I will keep your memory fresh in my mind for as long as I live, whether that be for my remaining years or until the rain stops. Gryfflet, the enemy presses us on all sides. Scout the approaches to the hill, for Hirluin if not for me. I would not have them do some injury to his corpse.
Okay, Forlong. Scout, huh? Hate scouting. Okay, I don't have a defeat dudes element here. So the forces of Mordor fill the plain and smoke burns on the horizon. Oh, they're rather orderly. Okay. I'm a little surprised they haven't had me fight any of these trolls yet. Guess I should just count my blessings. I'll just go around the hill, I guess. Okay. From here you see that the enemy horde reaches as far as the Ramas. Do I see that? I would like to see that. Ooh. Yeah. The Easterling camps on the old farms that I remember. We've got the Southrons over there, the Haradrim. And by the way, I forget who you were before I was asking about the use of the word Southrons. One might be tempted to say, they're not just Southrons, they're Haradrim. It means the same thing. Harad is the word south. The armies of Mordor fill the field all the way to the river. Yes, they do. So Haradrim literally means Southron. Okay, talk to Éomer again. Looks pretty bad, Éomer. Oh, there's Bregdal. Where's Éomer? On the southwestern side. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah. Are you going to throw your sword up in the air, Éomer? And sing as you catch it? Do you see it? Oh, there are the ships! Yeah. Yeah, there they are. Looks bad, doesn't it? No spoilers, Éomer, no spoilers.
I have seen something that filled my heart with dread.
I would not have thought this day could grow any worse, yet now I see I was a fool to believe it.
But you're still going to give me leggings of wrath? That's
Look
big
for
of you.
yourself.
My eyes cannot believe what they see, and yet they must. Another player has entered the field of battle, and he has thrown in his lot with Mordor. Look for yourself, Gryfflet, and see that of which I speak.
Okay, hang on. I've got some cosmetics to attend to. What's this? Box of 2 essences. Tracery. Essence or tracery reclamation scroll selection box? Tracery? I got all kinds of essence boxes and such. More runes. Okay. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's see the new pants. Leggings of Wrath. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are so much more wrathful. So what do I have now? I've got Boots of Wrath and Leggings of Wrath. So let's see. Hang on. Let's do a little foot zoom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. And I've got still Braces of the Arnorian Tree. Jacket of Wrath. Yeah. My Shoulders of Wrath. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So I need a Cloak of Wrath, which would be awesome. And a helmet. So I need a helmet and gloves. Helmet and gloves, and then I've got the full Wrath outfit. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay. Great. Oh right, Éomer, sorry, we were looking. Black sails fly on a river of dread. Nice. Some pretty good text over there.
Black sails on the river.
Yeah.
The corsairs of Umbar approach.
Looks like it. As you look at Éomer and see the despair in his eyes, you almost tell him that the ships are not sailed by corsairs, for the corsairs are slain, and their leader Balachor will scourge no more. But then doubt gnaws in your mind. Aragorn intended to bring the ships north to Minas Tirith, but what if some evil befell him upon the river? What if some design of Sauron's lay in wait, ready to ensnare the great company and their allies? You hold your tongue and seek to master your own mounting doubt and fear. No spoilers, Éomer, no spoilers. Whoa, defeat the Forsaken Reaver? Okay. Sure, that seems like a thing to do. Dunhera is done here? Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, no further honor and treachery quests. Oop. What's the problem? Oh, is this just the dread from the coming of the Corsair fleet? Yikes. It's a lot of dread. Better do a little hope token action. Okay, the Forsaken Reaver is part of the Keys of Harland instance? I see. Okay. So, let me just defeat only 4, huh? I gotta defeat a couple foes here. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Come back. That's fine. There was a Haradrim standing over there, which I could do. There he is. Okay. If I could go 4 for 4 one-shotting from stealth, that would be fun.
Oh, and then this other guy randomly aggroes onto me at the last second. Almost had that perfect there, Mr. Mordor Raider. Okay. Oh, I have to defeat more foes anyway, huh? Fine. Okay. Yeesh. I was perfect for the first 4, but I'm totally non-stealthed for the... Oh! I stealthed in the nick of time. Okay. I'll defeat even more foes. Come on. You're just delaying the inevitable. I thought I might have time to do all the quests and the instance also here today, but why did I not one-shot that guy? Was I not stealth or something? Poor Hirluin. Talk to Éomer. Okay, so Forsaken Reaver is in the instance. So those two... Oh, right. I see. That's Bregdal's quest right there. Of course. Briefly confused. The way the quest, you know, objectives just keep updating like this has been confusing me a little bit. Okay. All right, Éomer. Yeah, no, don't bestir yourself. I'm fine. We got it. At last our fortunes change. I would not have believed it had I not seen it with my own eyes. Did you just throw your sword up in the air and sing again, and sing as you caught it? Okay, it's the strategy one, yeah. Hey, look! It's Elladan and Elrohir.
The banner of the White Tree!
The banner of the White Tree! And no dead people, exactly. Alright, so now I should do the instance?
Of the White Tree.
Okay, here we go. The ships that come now down the river are for Gondor. Friends unlooked for have come to our aid. We must break through the lines of the enemy while they are distracted by the ships. Jump onto the horse just to the northeast and ride to the ruin of Pelduvan to meet these new arrivals, or take to the Keys of Harlan to ease their disembarking. Okay. Alright, so I'll grab that quest, and now let's do the instance. Let's see what we can do. I got 35 minutes. Alright. Instance Finder. Keys of the Harland. Level 75. Let's do it.
In secrecy, Aragorn has made his way up the Anduin with an army of men ready to fight for Gondor. Now is the time to help lead Aragorn's forces to Pelennor and turn the tides of battle.
I've missed the magenta bunting. Oh, yes. So pretty. Hey, guys. What up? Dwarves on meant. Oh, please. I hope we are not too late to the battle. Nope. You're just in time there, Legolas.
Situation as we make our way through Harlan.
Okay. Let's go. The situation is dire. Théoden's dead, and
Halbarad, Elladan, Elrohir. We head for the southern gate of the Ramas. Quickly now.
okay. This should be relatively easy. It's only the boss fights that I worry about, these dudes. Especially when I have, like, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Elladan, Elrohir, and Halbarad. I mean, as NPC posses are concerned, I don't really give this orc archer much of a chance. This way, guys. Looks like this welcoming post has turned into a blockade. Do not let them reach the land. Good luck with that. Aragorn, did you bring anybody else? Sorry. I'm running into a post. Okay. What do we have? Oh, there's a commander here. No, not Legolas. Aragorn and company, not much on the DPS here. Everybody must survive, huh? Whoa, Elladan, way in the lead. Isn't that just like Elladan?
Keep up the pace. We press onwards.
Okay. Will do. It is hard that they all have the gray labels. This way. Here we go. Alright, we've got some trolls, we've got a commander, we've got some archers. Here, let me take care of the archers. Don't you throw Elladan like that. Okay, here's a commander. And now let's do the troll. Oh man. Ah, I distracted him. Okay, so far so good. I don't worry about really any amount of mobs just in the loose like this. You know, these small groups. Okay. Hey! Lothrandir, Galadir, Kurinir, Direvun, Kalinglad. What are you chopping at the... Okay, they're destroying the
Clear a
blockade.
path. If all of Harland is blockaded like this, it will take far too long to join the battle. I shall lead a charge to Pelennor, making way through the breach in the Rhonos you told me about. Take you and your fellows through Harlond and open that gate. It will be quickest for the rest of my men to enter the field from that point, once the port is clear.
I agree. This hacking at a... Whoa.
Let us move out. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the gate? So I'm not just traveling with them anymore? No. We're splitting up. We're splitting up. Okay. Alright, we're splitting up, so I don't need to kill you folks. So that's fine. We're just stealthing right along. Okay, Morgul Archer. That's not the gates I'm looking for. Alright, some more Haradrim dudes. More Haradrim dudes. A sorcerer. Kalmok snake gives us strength on this day. Really? You think? Interesting. Okay. No, I don't get a Harlon map. Alright. Where are we going? I seem to have come to a dead end of sorts. Huh. I am trying to follow the trail of mobs. Are we go around this way? I thought this was blocked. Do I have to go through the harbor? I mean, am I meant to swim? Do I jump off the quay? Doesn't look promising. Over there? No. Was it the guys talking? No, I'm not going to jump. Not going to jump. Yeah, a little confused by my directions here. So, yeah, let me start clearing mobs then, because this does seem to be the end. Okay. That's fine. Oh, double archer action. I hate that. Triple archer action. All in different places so that you can't run towards them all. Okay. No? So I guess I go back, I retrace my steps killing mobs until something happens? Okay. These are comparatively strong. How about that? That do anything? I don't even see a gate. Fine. Okay. Might be the wall of rubble by the fountain. Oh, what, this one? Yeah, I was looking at that. It does look like the one the Rangers demolished. You're right. Guess I gotta go back and kill everybody. Oops. Okay. So far, so good. Nice to be able to one-shot them. You are powerless, he says as I one-shot him. Oh, the irony, Mr. Uruk Commander. Okay. I think that's it, isn't it? I think I laboriously slew them all. This is where we parted company, isn't it? Okay. So now, I think I'm good. I see no mobs remaining. Ah, there we go. It did break down. Okay. As you make towards the gate, the screeching of a fell beast can be heard from above. Oh, man. There he is.
I came to greet the corsairs of Umbar. Instead, what do I find?
Oh, the Forsaken Reaver.
Stories. Wretched usurpers. How did this come to be? You refuse to answer for your crimes, then. I will make you pay for riding the ships of Umbar.
I have ridden them a little bit.
Make sure not one of these defiants leave the port. I am needed in battle.
Forsaken Reaver. The Nazgul with the saddest name. Oh, there's Kalmok. Okay. Now, I should be fine. Kalmok and 3 named trolls, huh? Okay. Let's think. Can I target them? Yes, I can. All right, there's one down. And here comes number 2. Great. Can I get troll? Actually, I've not even aggroed him, so let me just get Kalmok here. Alright, can I stun you? Will you stun? No, you will not. Can I do this to you? But you can't hurt me either, apparently, so that's fine. Squish their heads. You keep chanting there, and I'm still Thane of Hutbuld. I like it. Never to be forgotten. Gryfflet's accomplishment in Hutbuld. Okay, good. Regroup with Aragorn. Well, that was easy. Okay. So far, so good. Charge! Is this what we're supposed to do? Where's Aragorn? Did he not come this way?
Exemplary work. I must go take charge of my men in a moment. The success of this assault is critical. Help Gimli and Halbarad defeat orcs along the roads. Those fiends must not ambush the rest of my men as they make haste through Harlong.
Okay.
I am counting on you all.
Gimli and Halbarad, huh? Hobbit flesh? How do you even know that word? I can't target anybody. It's ridiculous. All right. Oh, it's a crusher. Troll incoming. All right. We're continuing up this way, Gimli and Halbarad. Okay, guys, we're going over there. You have no idea where you're going. More orcs ahead. Make them scatter like the snakes they are. Okay. All right. I stand my ground, huh? Temporarily. Okay. Making good progress here with Halbarad and Gimli, and they're doing fine health-wise. Where are we going now, guys? We're going to continue up this way. That little group up ahead is waiting for us. It's good to fight by your side too, Halbarad. Ah. I love it when he kind of sends me along the ground like that. It's kind of fun. No, let's do this Defiler next. Then the Commander. Halbarad will not die. I will not let anything bad happen to Halbarad. Halbarad must survive. I so agree. Okay, oh, no, we're running out of folks this way. If that is the last of the orcs along the wall, seems the enemy is afraid of us. I lost count of how many orcs we slew, but I think Halbarad and I tied. Okay, Gimli.
Howard has agreed to have a rematch on the battlefield. Legolas went off to fight some Mûmakil. I would be surprised if he didn't welcome your assistance. Okay. Just don't let him sneak up on you. You might find him towards the west, where Aragorn ran off to earlier. Okay. Oh, I see a Mûmak, suggestively. I see it! There it is! This one is not well hidden at all, I have to say. Is this where Legolas is? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, you think you can stomp on me, huh? I don't think so. For Derufin and Duilin. Give up now and your death will be quick. I totally just slew your Mûmak, dude. Alright. Elladan and Elrohir. Legolas not doing awesome, actually. He'll be fine. Okay, guys. Great work. Well, there's like a police outline of the Mûmak here. You're an even more adept warrior than when last we met. Well, I've gained in aptitude a little bit. Elladan has noticed an enemy fortification spanning the river to the east. Go and claim it while we flank the Haradrim forces to the north. Quickly now. Okay. Did you say spanning the river? You're right. If there had been a tree, then Mûmak would have been up it. I never would have seen him. Yep. I'm still proud of myself for spotting that Mûmak. Oh, this river. The little river. Not the big river. Oh, I think I meant to kill y'all. No, wait. I'm going to wait on that guy. Hang on. No, I'm not going to chase him down. He's running too fast. He'll come back eventually. Okay. Aha! Who's this? The Forsaken Reaver. It is down to you, and it is down to me.
The end has come for you.
Uh-huh.
My brethren may have fled the battle.
Have they?
But I remain.
Do you?
I stand here with no orders.
Unwise.
Only to see you pay for what you have done to the Corsairs of Umbar.
I did a bunch to the Corsairs of Umbar.
In another life, I once called Umbar my home.
Really? By whom were you forsaken then?
Those men,
So you're a reaver in that sense, like a pirate.
that fault lies on you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your history. So you're the sad little forsaken pirate? Oh, that's even more sad than I thought. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I don't think you can be stunned, but, you know, whatever. You can't say I didn't make the effort. Oh, hey, look, I'm gonna, like... No, I'm not. I'm not going hog wild and gonna remember to reveal weaknesses or something. Oh, you got nothing. Nothing, sad little pirate Nazgul.
In defeat, Minas Morgul beckons me.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I got some medallions and stuff. All right. Did it say I could complete the instance? Look at that. I finished the instance with 7 minutes left. That was actually just based on Gryfflet's survivability, the easiest of the 3 instances. Meet Aragorn on the hill. Is he hiding behind the Mûmakil? Am I supposed to leave the instance?
Victory is at hand.
No, here he is. He is hiding behind the Mûmakil.
Hope does not deceive me. Aragorn! We meet again, as I said we would at the Hornburg.
Though all the armies of Mordor lie between us.
As you spoke it then, you speak it now. Never was a meeting of friends indeed more joyful.
Nor more timely.
Much grief and loss has befallen us. Come none too soon. Then let us finish this day. We shall avenge our people together.
Duilin here, I'm so sorry. My poor, foolish, brave sons are gone. Duilin and Derufin, though reckless, did not deserve death, slain by the very beasts they trained to kill. Duinir faltered his words as he tries to hold back tears. I loved them as any good father should. How will I be able to bring such news to Rosfin? This weight is heavy upon me. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Duinir. What do you think, Éomer, huh? Aren't you glad I didn't spoil you? Had you known all along that Aragorn was to join us here? I say you know how to keep a secret. Well, yeah, exactly. Right? I'm glad you appreciate it, Éomer. It wasn't easy. We must keep pressing forward. Time is not on our side. If we give the enemy time to regroup and catch their breath, they will return in even greater numbers. I know I can count on you to keep morale high. Sure, I'm supposed to cheer people up. All right. Excellent. Now we're well and truly done with the instance. What am I looking at? Right there. Oh, that's the hillock. Okay. So Éomer just like made it all through. That's fine. That's fine. Glad to have seen the meeting with Aragorn. And there's the dawn, right? Look at the sky. It's breaking up. The sun is going to come through. The dawnless day is over. Oh man, how long has it been since Gryfflet has seen the sun? Holy cow. A year and a half? When did I cross into the dawnless day? It's been a long time. All right, leaving instance. March 2022. Yeah. Glad you're excited, Éomer.
We must break through the lines of the enemy.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Next time I'll do that. I'll take that horse right there. It's a Forlong's horse. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay.
as I was saying, Bregdal,
Yes?
I've watched the tides of battle turn from atop the hillock. Quickly, let us regroup at the ruined farm of Pelduven, just west of here. Okay, you want me to go to Pelduven too? All roads lead to Pelduven. Okay, right, the Riders 3 are still giving me battle until the day is won, so I guess I'm done with them until after the battle? I'm still hoping we could find Crúmgam, but maybe we'll still get a chance. Alright. There we go. So next time, we will, I think, go on to Pelduven. That's where my head is right now. And we are now coming around the final turn here into the home stretch of the battle. I know there's still much to come, which, by the way, is, I think, really interesting because Tolkien tells us that there's a lot of battle after the arrival of Aragorn, but he tells us this in like one paragraph, right? He gives us this, this summary of them fighting. They're going to fight like throughout the day, basically. And I think it's interesting that Lotro puts so much of the time into that, right? It doesn't follow that particular cue, which I think is fine. It gives us an opportunity to live out, parts of the story that are just, kind of passed over in summary in the book, which is fun. All right. Excellent. Well, I'm going to sign off from here. As Druid's Fire mentioned earlier, I am, in fact, going to be away next week. I'll be in Australia next week for Osmoot, which is going to be great, great fun. And so looking forward to that. And I will see you guys. I should see you guys the week after that on the Friday. I'm not 100% sure what's going on that week when I come back. It's all going to be a bit of a blur when I get back from Australia. But there's a chance I'll be here next. If not, I'll be here the week after that. So I'll be away a little bit. But we'll be back soon, and we will continue here our progress through the Battle of Pelennor Field. Thanks very much. I will enjoy seeing the strange stars again. I got to see them last year for the first time. That was so cool. I'm going to go back to see more strange stars this year. So very much fun. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see how that goes. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.